So people often ask me how I adapt and improve and reflect on the attitudes to improve mindfulness. So the 7 attitudes to improve mindfulness. So what works for me might not work for somebody else, but generally I'll sort of a bit of reflection, introspection in terms of myself. So the first one being non-judging. I remind myself that nothing is absolute. Nothing's black and white. There are more sides to the story. And are we really in the position to judge? I'll ask myself. And as long as we are, or we continue to strive towards our values, we can recover from our mistakes and move forward. Patience. Well, it is a virtue to be patient, wait for things to assume their own rhythm. So I guess we've all sort of been surprised at some point how everything sort of ebbs and sort of flows as it sort of should, sort of having that sort of patience. Beginner's mind, curiosity and an open mind is the cornerstone of a learning experience. So never assume that you have nothing more to learn. And hence I've always been a lifelong learner and have this first knowledge. Trusting one's feelings and intuition without judging or clinging onto them, accepting a connectedness with everything around one's sense of self. We're all part of this or its whole. Non-striving, so focusing only on observing things as they are without needy or clinging. Forcing things to go your way or feeling unhappy if they didn't go, rarely has sort of good results. Acceptance, being open and willing to see things as they really are, accept that everything is not under your control or responsibility, and just being prepared to make the best of what is available to oneself, and sort of growing and learning is a perpetual process. Letting go, so holding on to things can be disempowering. Sometimes sort of letting go helps to resume natural order, which relieves the stress and burden that we can feel responsible for everything. Even those things that we sort of can't control sometimes or cannot change, we sort of feel this sort of sense of burden, and it can be sort of disempowering. So that's pretty much sort of my perspective around the sort of non-judging, practicing patience, beginner's mind, trust, non-striving, acceptance, and letting go. And it's work in progress, I think. Or at least it is for me, and I would think for many people, to sort of experiencing things and that sort of work in progress.